We're looking at full-on fascism right here, folks, and it might be too late to stop it. I need you to help me stop it. Stephen Miller says the White House is looking into suspending habeas corpus, which protects people from unlawful detentions. And he says, and I quote, "A lot of it depends on whether the courts do the right thing or not." The right thing for the courts to do is tell Stephen Miller to go F off. The wrong thing for the courts to do is to agree with this and go against the Constitution of the United States. And in case you forget who Stephen Miller is, he is Trump's Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy and Homeland Security Advisor. But most importantly, Stephen Miller is a huge architect and a huge backer of Project 2025. He's literally has his hands all over Project 2025. And this right here is a major, major part of Project 2025. Can't say we didn't tell you so. Stephen Miller stating that habeas corpus is a privilege is peak fascism. It is not a privilege. It is your basic right as an individual who is in the United States of America. It is your right as a human being, as stated in the United States Constitution. Habeas corpus is Latin, and it means you shall have the body. In legal terms, the United States uses habeas corpus as a legal principle that protects a person from being held in jail unlawfully. It gives individuals the right to challenge the legality of their detention or imprisonment before the court, aka due process. If the court finds the detention unlawful, it can order the person's release. It is a fundamental safeguard of individual liberty in many legal systems, especially democratic societies like the United States. It is literally a fundamental part of the United States Constitution. Here's an example. Imagine a person named Nick, that's me, is arrested by the police and held in jail, but the authorities don't formally charge Nick, me, with a crime or give a valid reason for the arrest. They're just like, hey, you look shady. We're just gonna arrest you for no reason whatsoever. My lawyer, Nick's lawyer, can file a petition for habeas corpus in court. The court then demands that the authorities bring me, Nick, before a judge and explain why they are holding me, aka, as I like to say, show your work. They need to show your work in order to put me in jail. If the judge finds there is no legal basis for detention, then the judge can order my release. Essentially, it is a court order that forces law enforcement to bring a prisoner before the court and justify their continued confinement, aka you have to show your work to throw somebody in jail. This is Project 2025, folks. This does go against the United States Constitution. This is fascism. This is what dictators do right here. Oh, but this is just for the illegals. No, literally yesterday, they threw an American citizen in jail. The mayor of Newark, New Jersey, got thrown in jail for no reason whatsoever. First, they rounded up legal U.S. citizens and deported them to another country without due process. And multiple judges said you need to bring them back, and they didn't. Then they arrested a judge who supposedly helped an illegal person in the United States, but showed no proof of it, but they still arrested the judge. Then they arrested a mayor of a major city, and really gave no proof as to why they arrested this person. They said this person was trying to break into the ICE detention center. This is not normal. This is an assault on our democracy, and it needs to stop now, and it may be too late. I need you all to spread the word. It doesn't have to be my word if you don't like it, but spread somebody's word. Let's do something about this. It needs to stop now. Anybody out there, Midas Touch Network, any of our Democratic leaders, anybody out there who can give me some suggestions on what to do, I will help organize. I don't know how we're going to organize. I don't know what we're going to do, but somebody out there, please step up and be a leader and tell us what to do. I have very little influence, very little. I have some, but very tiny. But there are others out there who have major, more reach than I do. Please tell us what to do.